Oh baby, 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 oh, like baby, 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 no, baby, 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 oh, thought you'd always be mine. Oh, fuck. Did you guys hear about the new Justin Bieber movie that's coming out? I have, unfortunately, and it seems like this whole Justin Bieber craze is really getting out of hand because when you look at Justin Bieber, then you start to think about Miley Cyrus in a boy form, you know, a boy form with a penis. So then we have someone like Miley Cyrus here, who had her own movie and had her own shows. You know, Justin Bieber doesn't have a real show per se, but you know, it's starting to get a little out of control in the way that, you know, this Justin Bieber craze is gone. He hasn't really had a lot of songs come out. He's not really a credible artist yet in reality. People, I think, give him too much credit than what is due for what he's done. When you look at the previews for this movie, you see all these home movies of when he was a little boy and he was doing all of this, you know, drums, guitar. He was just, you know, seemed to be a very talented individual. Which is great because I have nothing against, you know, people who are willing to make music and, you know, express their opinions in a way that people can understand in a kind of different sense. Because there are some things that words cannot say that music can. Because you have different emotions and energy going on within a song rather than if you're just writing it out, say, or something like that, or trying to express it by saying it. It doesn't have the same effect. Justin Bieber, you know, has a large fan base that is really quite ridiculous, is what I've seen. We have a fan base that is mostly going to be younger teenage girls and people to that nature. You only have a couple of really good songs that Justin Bieber has to his list, and I mean his main guy behind this is Usher, you know, and Usher has been around for like over a decade, well over a decade, in making music. And he is a very credible source. So when you look at Justin Bieber, you're just kind of like, oh, he's so cute. Look at little Justin Bieber and his little hair and stuff. Oh, he's such a dreamboat. It's like, oh my God, are you kidding me? Justin Bieber is just a face in the crowd. That's all he is. He's just a way for people to make quick, easy money out of a cute face and a voice. I mean, it's just so sad to see all these artists. Like Justin Bieber, I hate to say, but I kind of sympathize with the guy because he really doesn't have this this sort of right, you know, to be taken advantage of. It's like rape, you know. We have these older people that are just taking this little boy and just like raping him out of all the money that they can make out of him, and then it's just kind of like, you know, then you're taking advantage of kids, and then ethics come along, but they aren't really shown in the news because they're not true ethics that you can't really see. Because these ethics are just very hidden and subliminal in the way that they work. It's like, you know, we have this little boy, Justin Bieber, and he likes all this fame, and he likes this, and he, you know, he's starting to touch himself more, I'm sure, because he's in that age group where, you know, he's probably getting excited about girls. He's probably almost starting to hit puberty, maybe like in the next year or so he'll hit puberty, I hope. But anyway, we have Justin Bieber now, and he's, you know, trying desperately just to fit in with this little group, but at the same time, the whole group is the world now because they haven't created this whole envisionment of him as being this whole world of this whole country that people really love him and they want him to make music and they want him to be successful. All these record labels are trying to make money off this kid. And, I mean, he's just a little boy. It's like exploitation. I'm just saying, it's like exploitation what they're doing to this little kid, and it's just kind of upsetting to see, and it's just kind of sad to see how much people are drawn into the whole idea without understanding that this whole thing is just like the rapage of a little boy. Pretty soon I'm sure he's going to be nothing. He's just going to be a faint boy band craze like freaking Aaron Carter was back in like the early 2000s or so. He wasn't on the huge scale that Justin Bieber was, but that's just kind of an example of like a boy sensation I can remember with when I was growing up in that age group that girls may have liked him. We have these people like Usher who are like really, really famous and rich and whatnot, and it's like what Jermaine Dupri did to Usher. He brought up Usher. He made this persona of Usher that wasn't there. And right now they're trying to create this persona of Justin Bieber that really isn't there, but it's used only for the exploitation of Justin Bieber. Justin Bieber is getting raped, is what I'm trying to say to you right now. Justin Bieber is getting raped. I'm not joking. He is making his fair share of money. I am certain of that. But it's just like working a minimum wage job. You're getting the short end of the stick while all the big companies are just fucking you up the ass with a stick. They're just poking you along, using your little insignificant talents to please others. So it doesn't really make sense. Why would they do this to poor little Justin Bieber? Why would they make a freaking movie about him to just make him seem like a complete asshole douchebag? It's just crazy. Why would you do that to Justin Bieber? It's not cool. It's not cool. This is not cool.